We're under our way. Ellie Hook of Hydra, your top seed at 26.95. The record is 25.81. She comes in about a second up on the field. It is Hook up first. Lane 7 looking good. Molly Sabo of Hanover. At the touch, Ellie Hook. Hydra, 27.13. Second, 27.74. Molly Sabo over Hanover. And 27.78 third for Anna Molitieri of the New Jersey Race Club. Hook takes the first win of night number 2. Let's welcome the A finalists for 14-year-olds. In lane number 1, Audrey Payne. Lane 2, Charlotte Groves. Lane 3, Kate Hudson. Lane 4, Emmy Reed. Lane 6, Allie Canada. Lane 7, Yeva Radina. Lane 8, Kayla DeCruz. Lane 9, Molly Rogers. Lane 10, Sabrina Brillmeyer. And your top qualifier in the middle, New Jersey, Keegan Rostenberg. Ladies, your record is 25.20. 14-year-old A final. Rostenberg, New Jersey Race Club is your top seed in lane number 5. Just 1/100th in front of Allie Canada of the Bowl School. Big underwaters, Rostenberg and Canada. 26.03. Big trunk drops. Allie Canada at the Bowl School. Second, Keegan Rostenberg at 26. She's third. Second is Yeva Radina at 26.23 of Freedom in lane 7. And Rostenberg of New Jersey is third in lane 5. Nice job, ladies. Much faster than prelims on 13-14 girls. Event 6, the boys 13-14. Let's welcome our 13-year-old finalists. In lane 1, Vance Pearson. Lane 2, Thomas Walsh. Lane 3, Luke Gillen. Lane 4, Quinn Gillibrand. Lane 6, Javier Lee. Lane 7, Torin Bennett. Lane 8, Aiden Wilkinson. Lane 9, Dennis Kotick. Lane 10, Theo Niehoff. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from North Baltimore, Christopher Nebry. Boys, your record is 23.59, set in 2018. 13-year-old boys, A final. Nebry, North Baltimore, is your top qualifier at 25.9. He's in lane 5. Xavier Lee, Scarlett at 26.3. Under the flags and at the touch, Xavier Lee of Scarlett, 25.35 for the dub. Second is Luke Gillen, 25.83 in lane 3, and third is Quinn Gillibrand of the Fox Valley Family Y out of Illinois in lane 4. We head on to the 14-year-old boys. In lane 1, Henry DeHaven. Lane 2, Chase Smithson. Lane 3, Patrick Gilliland. Lane 4, Jacob Hoshard. Lane 6, Ivan Fasinko. Lane 7, Calder Kelly. Lane 8, Will Mayer. Lane 9, Ethan Shermer. Lane 10, Turker Yessel. And your top qualifier from South Jersey in lane number 5, Nick Stride. Madam Referee. 14-year-old A final. Michael Andrew, Indy Swimming, holds the ISCA record at 21:87. Top seed is Stride in 5, Pasenko in 6, just 1/10 of a second apart. $24.79, very close. Nick Stride, South Jersey. It is Ivan Pasenko at $24.79 from the Bow School. Nick Stride, second from South Jersey in lane 5, $24.81. And third, Jacob Hoshard of Occoquan in lane 4. Your winner, Pasenko from the Bow School. We move to the 11-12 girls 50 backstroke. 11-year-old record, Asia Menace of Swim Neptune, 26.74. These are your A finals for 11-year-olds. 1, Olivia Kirk. Lane 2, Esperanza Coleman. Lane 3, Serena Hong. Lane 4, Chloe Denito. Lane 6, Reagan Wilcox. Lane 7, Emery Marsh. Lane 8, Madeline Hassinger. Lane 9, Madison Lord. Lane 10, Sullivan Goman. And your top seed in lane number 5 from the Bow School, Solomia Pasenko. Madam Referee. Pasenko leads a slew of 30-second qualifiers in the middle of the pool there from the Bow School. It looks like Pasenko in 5, Marsh in 7. It is Pasenko. We're going to have to go to backups on her. She touched the wall first. The board shows Denito second, New Jersey Race Club in lane 4. And that will make third is Madeline Hassinger at 30.06 of Team Pitt in lane 8. By my show, with the backup, Pasenko will be your champ. We move to the 12-year-old finalists. In lane 1, Hallie Bolin. Lane 2, Haley Yu. Lane 3, Sydney Thompson. Lane 4, Vivi Passos Androvich. Lane 6, Anissa Patel. Lane 7, Annie Zechmeister. Lane 8, Kate DeMiro. Lane 9, Juliana Malta. Lane 10, Izzy Heisler. And your top qualifier in the middle from Jupiter Dragons, lane 5, Ashley Latano. Ladies, your record is 26.59. Madam Referee. Latana's your top seed by just about a second, a little over a second off the record. She came in at 28.17 this morning. History tells me in announced meets in South Florida, she is a very good final swimmer. Latano Jupiter is your leader, looking like Vivi Pasos Androvich, currently in second. Ashley Latano, 27.73, second Henny Zeckmeister of Minnetonka. Latano from Jupiter, third is Vivi Pasos Androvich of Hydra. Ashley Latano, Jupiter, taking the win in the 12-year-old girls 50 back. We move to the boys, 50 back. 11-year-old record, 26.41, Christopher Hart, Aquastar. In lane 1, Beckham McTeer. Lane 2, Andrew Pelez. Lane 3, Alexander Dostal. Lane 4, Derek Lee. Lane 6, Will Mayer. And lane 7, Taylor DeLuca. Lane 8, Troy Sarback. Lane 9, Oliver Snyder. Lane 10, Camden Susia. And your top seed in lane number 5 from the QNS Aquatic Club of Metro, Jax Torba. Madam Marie. Jax Torba, 29.03, lead qualifier. Will Mayer from Mako, the closest at 29.4. Torba is out! Half body linked at the turn for Jax Torba of Queens Aquatic Club. Will Mayer there from Mako in 6th. .28.03 for Jax Torba, taking another second off his time. Second, Will Mayer of Mako, 28.69. And third in lane 3, Alexander Dostal of Weston Swimming. Nice job. We roll right into the 12-year-old finalists. In lane 1, Eddie Northington. Lane 2, Declan Furlong. Lane 3, Braden Gillen. Lane 4, Simon Fulton. Lane 6, Cato Schwartz. Lane 7, Henry Cooper. Lane 8, Billy Lampman. Lane 9, Liam Wassenberg. Lane 10, Reagan Kovajanich. And your top seed from the Mountain State Storm of West Virginia in lane 5, Theo Davison. Madam Referee. All of the events swum tonight will have their awards tomorrow before tomorrow's finals. So we always award the following day. 26.6, Theo Davison, Mountain State, seated well in front of the field at 26.6. Second seed was 28.3. Theo, 26.49 for Theo. Improving on his prelim second, Cadell Schwartz at 27.89 in lane 6 of Quest. Simon Fulton of the Capital Sea Devils is third in lane 4 at 28.58. We need a coach from Tolleson to the admin, please. Coach from Tolleson to the admin. We move on to event number 9, the 10 girls 50 back. Your 9-year-old record, Zoe Dixon, 30.03, Nova of Virginia. Let's please welcome the 9 and under A finalists. In lane 1, Allie Neal. Lane 2, Ava Rose Feinfrock. Lane 3, Quinn Schultz. Lane 4, Claire Lee. Lane 6, Olivia Veal. Lane 7, Lola Carhilkler. Lane 8, Alexis Griffin. Lane 9, Brielle Birch. Lane 10, Stella Stern. And your top qualifier, lane 5, the birthday girl from Florida Atlantic, Rain Belzer. Madam Referee. Bells are your top seed by over a second, 33-0. Bells are in 5, Veal in 6, Lee in 4. That is Rain Belzer out in front. Rain 31-78, dropping over a second off her prelim. Olivia Veal of Hydro Elite is second in lane 6. And third in lane 4 is Claire Lee of Badger. Well done. The 10-year-old record, Joy Jiang, 28.93, Westchester Aquatics. These are your 8 finals, 10 to under girls. In lane 1, Sophie Wen. Lane 2, Eleni Helfrich. Lane 3, Grace Beck. Lane 4, Mackenzie Eby. Lane 6, Alina Cox. Lane 7, Abby Lang. Lane 9, Mila Neven. Lane 9, Vivian McTeer. Lane 10, Avery Collin. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from Clearwater Aquatic Team just up the road, Adeline Ferrier. Madam Referee. Fair in 5, Cox in 6 with the only 30 points this morning. The record's 28.93. You drop a second and a half like the 9-year-olds did. We could be looking at a record. Could be lane 6, Alina Cox of Bayside. It is Alina Cox, Bayside, 29.70, making a big run at it to win in lane 6. Mackenzie Eby of Pittsburgh Elite is second in lane 4, and third. They moved it on too quick for me. Your 9-year-old record, looking like third, was lane 5, Adeline Ferrier. All right, 9-year-old boys. Joshua Zachowski holds your record at 30.01. These are your 9 and under 8 finals. In lane 1, Remy Newell. Lane 2, Maximilian Smith. Lane 3, Shane Young. Lane 4, Aiden Gordon. Lane 6, Manning Shaw. Lane 7, Lam Bowie. Lane 10, Joshua Marbulius. Lane 9, Maxwell Shaw. Lane 10, Ben Martin. And your top seed from All-Star in lane number 5, Blake Berger. Madam Referee. Blake Berger of All-Star is your top seed by almost 2 seconds at 33.2. Manning Shia of Excels in lane 6. Blake Berger, all-star on a breakaway. Watch out for Aiden Gordon. But Monroe Woodbury, it is Blake Berger, 32.27 for the win. Second, I don't see a second. We'll go Maxwell Shaw, 34.54. Please advance the scoreboard a little more slowly. Lane 7 was Liam Bowie of MWDA for third. These are your 10-year-olds A final. In lane 1, Cohen Mangum. Lane 2, Levi Pippin. Lane 3, Henson Terrell. Lane 4, Will Cravens. Lane 6, Thomas Westcott. Lane 7, Sebastian Minnie Hunt. Lane 8, Daniel Nelisov. Lane 9, Milo Westerhouse. Lane 10, Kennedy Whiting. And your top seed from Fast Indiana, Fast Money, Gabriel Brown. Madam Referee. Your top seed, Gabriel Brown of Fisher's Area Swimming Tigers out of Indiana, Fast Money. He's your leader, 32-1 on Westcott and Cravens in lanes 6 and 4. It's gonna be Gabriel Brown. Gabriel, 29.38 for the win. Close race for second goes to Sebastian Minnie Hunt from the Redplex Ozark at 32.19. And third is 32.59, Thomas Westcott of the Twisters, otherwise known as LGAC. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, put out your left hand, put out your right hand, and put them together for a nice round of applause for all the 50 backstrokes. We can do better. Here we go. 200 breaststroke, 13-14 girls, 13-year-old record, 2:13.78. Megan Lynch of Greenwich YMCA Dolphins in lane number 1, Piper Russell. Lane 2, Mackenzie Puthoff. Lane 3, Maki Fong. Lane 4, Anna Molitieri. Lane 6, Avery Dill. Lane 7, Chloe Kim. Lane 8, Cameron Judea. Lane 9, Adriana Stelwag. Lane 10, Adrienne Poston. And your top seed from Weston Swimming, Connecticut in lane 5, Aubrey Bedard. Madam Referee. Bedard of Weston 5 is your top seed at 225, followed by Dylan lane 6 at 229. The 13-14s and the 11-12s go with 200 breaststroke. The 10ers have 100 breaststroke in this round. Piavi Bedard in 31-4, Avery Dill 32-4. Bedard of Weston is your leader. Avery Dill, South Jersey in 2nd and 6. Bedard at 107, much faster this morning. 108 on Dill, 108.9, and third Molitieri in lane 4 from New Jersey Race. Bedard is on it, so is Dill and Molitieri. They are way under their morning pace. Bedard, Weston, Dill, South Jersey, Molitieri, New Jersey. Avery Dill keeping us under 1 body length. Making one final push with 10 yards to go. Got a little more tempo. Aubrey Bedard of Weston, Connecticut, 2:22.62 for the win. South Jersey, Avery Dill in 6, 2:23.28. Anna Molitieri, New Jersey Race Club for 3rd in lane 4. Everybody dropping a lot of time in the finals. Wow. Woo! Nature Boy, woo! 2:16.49. Sydney Pickram holds this record from Clearwater Aquatic Team. And these 14-year-old finals. In lane 1, Victoria Schweizer. Lane 2, Louisa Teixeira. Lane 3, Piper Juan. Lane 4, Taylor Kennedy. Lane 6, Alexia Radu. Lane 7, Sophia Tomlinson. Lane 8, Adeline Bender. Lane 9, Reese Garland. Lane 10, Narina Naridikmai. And in lane 5, your top seed from the Delaware swim team, Peyton Garnsey. 14-year-old 8-5, Madam Referee. $16.49, I think she was seated right around that this morning. Tested the speed and then kind of cruised the second half. Garnsey going out quick at 30.2. Canada in 2nd and 4, Roddy in 3rd. It's 5.46 at the 50. Peyton Garnsey, Delaware, 34 plus. Taylor Canada, 107. Alexia Radu at 109. It's still 5.46 through the 100. See if Peyton's got the gas second half tonight. It's Garnsey in 5. Canada in 4, Radu in 6. We need to be under 140 here, 140 and change. We are at 142.9. We got a potential record. Peyton Garnsey, Delaware, help her out. Cheer when they breathe, that's when they hail you. She needs to get home in 36.2. She was 35.1 the third 50. We could be looking at a new ISCA East Coast Elite Showcase record. Peyton Barnes, we need 2:16.49. We got it! A new ISCA record, 2:16.02. Peyton Barnes in Delaware, earned on the ISCA bucks. 2:23.57, Alexia Radu, Fox Family Y. I gotta find it, FVTY, that's Farmington Valley Y. You guys don't put your team names along. Makes it hard on the announcer. Taylor Canada third, 2:25.26. A new ISCA record for Peyton Garnsey, Delaware swim team. Woo! 13-14 boys. Your 13-year-old record, Hayden Zhang, Aqua Jets, 2:07.94. In lane number 1, Aiden Wilkinson. Lane 2, Luke Wilson. Lane 3, Charlie Kelly. Lane 4, Charlie Lang. Lane 6, Christopher Nebry. Lane 7, Thomas Kalinowski. Lane 8, Atticus Gutierrez Ewing. Lane 9, Jackson Chan. Lane 10, Alex Pizzamiglio. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from Trident Metro, Aiden Finn. 13-year-old A final, Madam Referee. Aiden Finn, your top qualifier at 2:16, Nebry at 2:17, Lang at 2:18. Yeah, later at the 50, Charlie Lang, Racer X 29.8, Aiden Finn of Trident 30. Thomas Kalinowski's in second at 30 flat. He's in lane 7, 4 and 7. 1 and 2 at the 50. Officials and athletes in the corner, if you could please move over right or left so those that behind you can see. You gotta move over, please. Thank you. Take everybody with you. Take everybody with you. Lang at 103, Kalinowski also at 103. At the 150, it is Charlie Lang, 137, Thomas Kalinowski, 138.9, Christopher Nebry at 139. I'd love to call it, but I can't see it. I'd love to call it, but I can't see it. I got people right in my line of view. So my apologies. Charlie Lang, 2:12.27 is the win. Christopher Nebry at 2:13.11. And third is Thomas Kalinowski in lane 7 at 2:14.42. Nice job, kids. Doesn't matter. She needs to move. Ma'am, Miss Official, can you please move over so I can call the race? Thank you. This is the 14-year-old boys A final. In lane 1, Evan Kogenauer. Lane 2, Lane Roberts. Lane 3, Gregory Sterikov. Lane 4, Parker Thorpe. Lane 6, Braden Frommer. Lane 7, Will Mayer. Lane 8, Johnny Shee. Lane 9, Danny Salazzo. Lane 10, Parker Gilday. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from the bowl school, Luke's Franz Mathis. Boys, your record is Michael Andrew, 201.72. That's pretty good. Michael's one of the most prolific age group swimmers ever in the history of USA swimming. 14-year-old A final. Again, another close seed. Franz Mathis of bowls in 5, Braden Frommer of Bulldog in 6. He hit the flow.
Time to get low, y'all.
You gotta get low, 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 low. Luke Franz Mathis, 28.6. I got a little low there. Parker Thorpe, Thomason, 2nd and 4. Braden Frommer, Bulldog in 6. I can go low, I can't go high. Luke Franz Mathis is putting it into a new gear out in 101. 103.8 on Will Mayer and 7 of Queens. Parker Thorpe also 103. Tolleson in 4. 5.74 at the 100. Mathis bowls. Got a great distance per stroke leading into the 150 wall. 33.3, 134. Will Mayer, Queens is now 2nd. Parker Thorpe. Braden Frommer is now in 3rd at 138.7. Braden Frommer, Bulldog, trying to come back second half from the silver. Luke's Franz Mathis from bowls and gone. Will Mayer trying to hang on. Luke Franz Mathis, 208.21. Close race for 2nd. Will Mayer, Queens hangs on at 212.86. He's in 7th, and 3rd, lane 6. Bulldog, Braden Frommer, 213.01. Nice job. 200 breaststrokers are kicking some booty. 11-year-old, event 13, Leah Hayes holds your record, 212.83 from the USA Athletic Club. In lane 1, Jinran Meng. In lane 2, Yisu Shi. Lane 3, Julia Shia. Lane 4, Reagan Wilcox. Lane 6, Kelly DeTemple. Lane 7, Queenie Shah. Lane 8, Layla Schmidt. Lane 9, Charlotte Dill. Lane 10, Sophia He. And your top qualifier, lane 5, from the West Chicago Sharks, Anna Zish. Madam Referee. Girls just want to have fun in the 200 breast. Anna Zish, West Chicago, top seed by 5 seconds, going 2:35 this morning. The girls just want to have fun. And position 33-4, Queenie Shao, Trident, second and 7. Reagan Wilcox, Hydra in third and lane 4. It's pretty awesome to sit here and watch teens and preteens walk by and mouth the words of a song that's 40 plus years old. That's really cool. Parents are doing a good job educating your kids on music. Good job. Keep it up. Position 111 leading in lane 5. Shao in 7 at 116. Wilcox in 4 at 116. The great Cindy Lauper. Anna Zish, West Chicago Sharks, taking a commanding lead into the 150. 151, dropping 39. She's looking at 230 maybe. 235 this morning, bringing in a big time drop here in the finals. It's getting tight for second. Reagan Wilcox, Hydra Aquatics, Potomac is taking over second. Currently in third, Queenie Shao, Trident in 7. My Apple Watch is telling me this is a loud environment. Imagine that. Anna Zitch, 231.76, dropping 4 for the win. Reagan Wilcox, second at 238.97, getting under 240. And third, Julia Chaya of the Twisters Metro, coming in third at 240.29 in lane 3. We move to the 12-year-old finals. Your record, Megan Lynch of Greenwich Y Dolphins, 217.48. In lane number 1, Lauren On. Lane 2, Eliza Thayer. Lane 3, Tegan Mosser. Lane 4, Lucy Scott. Lane 6, Ashley Wynn. Lane 7, Olivia Spurgeon. Lane 8, Zamira Abdurrahmanov. Lane 9, Morgan Shaber. Lane 10, Kinsley Cunningham. And your top seed in lane number 5 from the Kansas City Blazers, Missouri Valley, Zoe Hatfield. Madam Referee. Hatfield in top seed by 2 seconds at 2:31. The breaststrokers are popping and dropping. Hatfield in the lead. She's in 5. Scott in 4 is Courtney in second, and third is Eliza Thayer. Sea-Dog. Cheshire Y Sea-Dog. Lucy Scott opening up the second 50. 3 seconds split between the two. She's at 109.9. Hatfield at 110.9. Now in third, Ashley Wynn of FA8. Lucy Scott, All-Star. It's Lucy, then Zoe, then Ashley. 4, 5, 6. 148.9. Hatfield at 152, Wynn at 152.9. We're going to have a race for second place here. Ashley Wynn, Florida Atlantic, trying to run down Zoe Hatfield in 5. Lucy Scott, All-Star, is well out in front through the final third. Lucy Scott, All-Star. Ashley Wynn, Florida Atlantic, getting it home. Lucy Scott on the touch. 2:28.94. Ashley Wynn almost gets there at 2:29.24 for the second. That's All-Star in Florida Atlantic. And third, Zoe Hatfield gets St. Joseph's 2:30.29, third in lane 5. That was an exciting race. A lot of back and forth. 11-12, boys, 200 breaststroke. 11-year-old record, 2:23.54. Lance Rayner, Jersey Wahoos. Set in 2013. These are your 11-year-old finalists. In lane 1, Bertram Forsback Sotelo. Lane 2, Gabe Nelson. Lane 3, Theo Cahill. Lane 4, Caden Chin. Lane 6, Christian Snyder. Lane 7, Joran Fletcher. Lane 8, Derek Lee. Lane 9, Wyatt Swisher. Lane 10, Marcus Ladera. And your top qualifier from All-Star in lane number 5, that is Graham Musser. Madam Referee. Musser and Snyder, 5 and 6 were 2:32, 5 seconds in front of the field out of the prelims. Caden Chen, Revolution, your leader at the 50, lane 4. Graham Musser, All-Star in 5. Christian Snyder, Wahoos in. Actually, Christian's got Graham by about a 10th. Caden Chen, Christian Snyder's your leader at the 100, 112.3. Caden in 4 and Graham in 5. Looks like Graham has grabbed his lead here at the 150. Just by a little bit, and Snyder still 151.4. And Musser at 152.0. Musser, All-Star in 5, Christian Snyder, Wahoos in 6. Got a tight race for third though. It looks like Caden Chen, Revolution, comfortably in third. Big finish again, Snyder and Musser going back and forth. Christian Snyder of the Wahoos, 230.21 in lane 6. Graham Musser, All-Star for second at 230.93. Caden Chen, Revolution, 236.74. dropping 2 seconds to go 1-2 in the 11-year-old A final. 12-year-old final, Christopher Hart, Aquastar from the Gulf, holds your record, 2:16.42. In lane number 1, Maverick Judd. Lane 2, Emmanuel Gutierrez. Lane 3, Jaden Zhao. Lane 4, Noah Wang. Lane 6, Harvey Lee. Lane 7, Evan Moe. Lane 8, Chris Kajulis. Lane 9, Cadell Schwartz. Lane 10, Ethan Parker. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from the JCC Sailfish from the Allegheny Mountains, that's Philip Compton. Madam Referee. Going into the danger zone, Dave. Philip Cobbins, your leader at 2:26. Harvey Lee is at 2:27. Noah Wang. Gosh darn it, Maverick. 2:28 for Noah Wang. Evan Moe Mako decided to take it out first at 31.8. Watch out for Maverick Judd of Wilmington Aquatic at 1 and 2nd. It's still looking like Evan Moe Mako as we approach the 100. It is Moe at 108. Now moving to second, Harvey Lee, North Baltimore, 109 and 6. And third is Noah Wang of Freedom. Sorry, Philip Compton of JCC Sailfish is 109.9. 765 at the 100. Evan Moe not backing down. Harvey Lee, North Baltimore, starting to make the challenge. Philip Compton in Sailfish looks like he's got a little tempo building in 5, but he's giving up the body length with a 50 to go. It is still Moe, Lee, and Compton. Harvey Lee, North Baltimore, putting in a little tempo. Watch out for lane 4, Noah Wang of Freedom's got his tempo rolling. It's 6, 7, 4, and 5. Harvey Lee, North Baltimore, 2:22.86. Dropping 5 seconds off the morning for the win. Evan Moe of Mako, 2:24.07, dropping 4. And Noah Wang of Freedom in lane 4, third at 2:24.46 for the bronze. We go to the 10 and under version of the breaststroke. It's 100 yards. And your 9-year-old record, 1:17.09, set by the Tiger Sharks, Giovanna Capabianca. In lane 1, Leonore Bonetti. And in lane 2, Marigold Yu. Lane 3, Charlie Clayton. Lane 4, Ellen Moe. Lane 6, Emily Wright. Lane 7, Brielle Bowman. Lane 8, Lola Carlicker. Lane 9, Brielle Birch. Lane 10, Elizabeth Lieberman. And your top qualifier from the Revolution in lane number 5, that is Quinn Schultz. Madam Referee. Quinn Schultz, 1:18.1, is seated in front of the field by 13 seconds. She's just 1 second off the record of 1:17.09. It's going to be a tight race for second. We're going to see if Quinn Schultz can set a new ISCA record. The sun goes down, get a nice little bay breeze, that's what we call it. It's not an ocean breeze, we're on the bay, so it's a bay breeze. It still feels good. 36.7. Can Quinn Schultz get home in 40.3? What do you think, Coach Chris? Can she do it? The say you want a revolution, Quinn Schultz, lane 5. One 17.09 is the time to beat. She's at 1:10. Quinn Schultz, revolution. 1:17.63, so close. Best time, Quinn Schultz. Second. 1:27.65, Emily Wright dropping 4 seconds for the silver from Queens. And third is Charlie Clayton of Trident, 1:32.41. Charlie getting third in lane number 3. Let's go to the 10-year-old ladies. Your record, 1:09.13 by Leah Hayes, USA Athletic Club in 2016. In lane number 1, Harper Kinsella. Lane 2, Lucy Goldberger. Lane 3, Lisa Nasdrin. Lane 4, Mackenzie O'Brien. Lane 6, Julie Lee. Lane 7, Haba Karali. Lane 8, Abby Lang. Lane 9, Kylie O'Brien. Lane 10, Dunya Hakimzada. And your top seed from Bayside, Maryland, in lane number 5, Alina Cox. Madam Marie. This is the 10-year-old final. Cox in 5. Oh, yeah. Lee in lane 6. They're both 1:17. Oh, yeah. Julie Lee Badger in the lead at the 50, 35.7. Lena Cox, Bayside, second and 5. And third, Hava Karali of Scarlet in 7. It's looking like Lena Cox from Bayside. Pushing the challenge, Julie Lee Badger, Hava Karali, Scarlet, 5, 6, and 7. Under the flags, here we go. It is Alina Cox, Bayside, 1:15.70 for the winner lane 5. Julie Lee Badger, 1:17.06 for second lane 6. And third, Hava Karali, Scarlet, third in lane 7. Event 16, the boys 10 and 100 breaststroke. Jaden Gavila of Maverick holds both records. For 9, it's 1:13.52. For 10, it's 1:09.60. These are the 9-year-old finals. In lane 1, Case Lucky. Lane 2 is Dharma Kukyab. Lane 3, Sebastian Gutierrez. Lane 4, Jackson Kozlik. Lane 6, Thomas Nash. Lane 7, Eason Kim. Lane 8, Eli Bova. Lane 9, Michael Bevziak. Lane 10, James Zeckmeister. Your top qualifier from Excel, New Jersey, Francis Lee, lane number 5. Francis Lee of Excel, 6 seconds in front of Thomas Nash and Jackson Kozlik. We've had a few of those where the second and third seeds step up from the finals. Woo! Woo! Yeah, yeah. Can say you. Otis, my man. One of the classic comedies of all time. Animal House, 36-7, Francis Lee Excel. Thomas Nash, Coast Guard in second. Jackson Kozlik of Annapolis in third, 5-6-4. Francis Lee Excel well out in front. A little bit softer now. Francis Lee. Francis pumping it to the wall. 1:16.87. Francis Lee Excel for the win. Second, 1:2.22.09. Jackson Kozlik of Annapolis in 4. And third is Thomas Nash of the Coast Guard Blue Dolphins for third in lane 6. Ooh, I like that song. 10-year-old finals. Your record, 109.60, Jaden Gamila, Maverick. Lane 1, Justice McConnell. Lane 2, Seth Overstreet. Lane 3, Cohen Mangum. Lane 4, Jacob Zeckmeister. Lane 6, Levi Pippett. Lane 7, Robert Mulder. Lane 8, David Radu. Lane 9, Ryan Suchitani. Lane 10, Nathan Keeney. And your top qualifier from St. Pete, the home team, in lane number 5, Ison Wolf. Your record, 109.60. Wolf, your top qualifier at 1:16.5. Levi Pippett, St. Pete and Star in lane 6. Coming into the 50, establishing an early lead. Ison Wolf of St. Pete Clark's 34-8. Levi Pippett of Star in 6. And Jacob Zeckmeister of Minnetonka, Minnesota in lane 4, 38-1. Robert Mulder, Badger in 7. That is Ison Wolf of St. Pete well out in front. It's going to be a close race for second. Ison Wolf, St. Pete, 1:14.41 for the win, dropping 2. Second, Levi Pippett of Star at 1:17.74. And third, Robert Mulder, Badger in lane number 7. Nice job. Hey! One more time, let's have a nice round of applause for everybody in the breaststroke round. We go to everybody's favorite, the butterfly. In Espanol, we call it mariposa. 17, girls 13, 1400 fly. record 13-year-old Alexa Cuomo Mason Makos 54.59. These are your 13-year-old girl finals. In lane number 1, Brindley Oliver. Lane 2, Christine Hall. Lane 3, Samantha Webster. Lane 4, Maddie Devine. Lane 6, Stella Hazen. Lane 7, Emery Clements. Lane 8, Alex Kalazzi Russell. Lane 9, Adeline Ben. Lane 10 is Malia Wynn, top seed. Lane number 5, Hydra Aquatics, Potomac Valley, Ellie Hook. Madam Referee. Ellie Hook, Hydra seated in front by almost 2 seconds. The only one there in a minute this morning at 58.5. Hook's your leader at 26.7, but going out fast. Emery Clements, Aquagon at 7 right there at 27 flat. Maddie Devine of Fox at 27.3. It was looking like Emery Clements of Aquagon under the flags, and at the touch it is Emery Clements, 57.35 for Aquagon in lane 7. Second 58.48, that's Ellie Hook of Hydra. And third is Maddie Devine of Fox in lane 4 at 58.74. Nicely done. 14-year-old record, 53.96. Eagle Aquatics, Erica Pelez of Florida Gold Coast. In lane 1, Sabrina Brillmeyer. Lane 2, Brindley Cook. Lane 3, Allie Canada. Lane 4, Ainsley Bell. Lane 6, Emmy Reed. Lane 7, Peyton Garnsey. Lane 8, Emerson Moncari. Lane 9, Anna Cooper. Lane 10, Kate Hudson. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 from Freedom Aquatics Metro, Yeva Redina. Madam Referee. Very close, 57.4 on Redina this morning. A bunch of 58s and a bunch of 59s. Almost everybody under a minute to qualify. Oh, Allie Canada in goal school. She's in 3. Currently in 2nd, Emmy Reed of Fox in lane 6. Still looks like out of Canada, Emmy Reed, 3 and 6. At the touch, Yeva Redina, 56.07. 1/100th of a second in front of Allie Canada, Yeva from Freedom, Allie from Bowles, and third is Fox, Emmy Reed. 1/100th of a second separating the top 2 at 56 flat. Nicely done. But then 18, the 13-14 Bulls. Michael Andrew holds both records for Indy swimming at 13. He went 49.07. At 14, he went 46.95. Those are pretty solid. In lane number 1 for the 13-year-olds, Sebastiano Diocajanis. Lane 2, Luke Gillen. Lane 3, Luke Wilson. Lane 4, David Zhang. Lane 6, Theo Niehoff. Lane 7, Xavier Lee. Lane number 8, Michael Koibel. Lane 9, Badak Halinsky. Lane 10, Alistair Libertine. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 from Prince William Club, Virginia, Torrin Bennett. Madam Referee. We still have 2 recovered cell phones here at the announcer's table. One out of the girls' locker room. Might be a busy swimmer, doesn't realize he's missing that. And then one came from an adult bathroom. You're probably going to want them before the end of the night. Zhang, Bennett, Niehoff at 56, and everybody was 57 or better. This is going to be a close one. Torrin Bennett, Prince William, 25-1. David Chang, 25-5 from Gateway. This is close. Bennett in 5, Chang in 4. 54-59, Torrin Bennett dropping the 2.5 for the win for Prince William in 5. 54-75, David Chang dropping over 2 for the silver. And third, Xavier Lee, Scarlett at 55-25 in lane 7. We go to the 14-year-old boys, your record 46-95. In lane number 1, Ben Ott. Lane 2, Gregory Starkov. In lane 3, William Stone. Lane 4, Dempsey Geyer. Lane 6, Nick Stride. Lane 7, Ivan Tasenko. Lane 8, AJ Marino. Lane 9, Tucker Yessel. Lane 10, Ethan Shermer. And your top qualifier in the middle from Occoquan, lane 5, Jacob Hoshard. Madam Referee. $52.9, Hoshard. Stride was 53 flat, Geyer 53.2, and Tasenko was 53.5. This could be very close. Jacob Hoshard getting after it at 24.0. Nick Stride in 6 is 24.5. William Stone in 3 at 24.8. It is looking like lane 5. Lane 3 is looking good as well. Jacob Hoshard, William Stone. Hoshard 51.97. So close. Tasenko in 2nd for Bowles. Hoshard from Occoquan. Tasenko at 52.04, and Nick Stride in 3rd for South Jersey at 52.69. That's a 5.76 on your FanDuel parlay, but we don't bet on age group sports. Ooh, that hurt. Dave the Wave coming in with a knock. All right, 11-12 girls, 100 fly. Your 11-year-old record, Zoe Dixon, Nova of Virginia, 57.73. 11-year-old final in lane 1, Chloe Erb. Lane 2, Kaylee Santos. Lane 3, Serena Hong. Lane 4, Olivia Carp. Lane 6, Solomia Tasenko. Lane 7, Courtney Moretz. Lane 8, Kelly Temple. Lane 9, Julia Shia. Lane 10, Eleanor Khan. And your top seed in lane 5 from Badger Metro, Madison Lord. Madam Referee. I feel like I'm in the club, Dave.
Told you it was going to be a party tonight. Let's go.
I feel like I'm in the club. I think the Minister of Smiles needs to show us some moves over here. He's been in the club. There he goes. There goes JJ. 28.01 for Lord and 5. Casino at 28.5. 30 flat on cart. 5.64 to 50. It's 5 and 6, Lord and Pasenko, Badger and Moles. Madison Lord. Oh, Solomia Pasenko on the touch. 10062 for Moles in lane 6, Madison Lord. Badgers 10064 and 5, and Olivia Cart, Road Baltimore 104.30. Sometimes I can't see the finish. Called it with a stroke to go, and it changed underneath the flags. 12-year-old finals, lane 1, Zoe Hatfield. Lane 2, Katie Wang. Lane 3, Eliza Thayer. Lane 4, Hazel Gundrum. Lane 6, Haley Yu. Lane 7, Rennie Savage. Lane 8, Charlie Thompson. Lane 9, Annie Zeckmeister. Lane 10, Andrea Chucarallo. And your top seed in lane 5 from the Jupiter Dragons of the Florida Gulf Coast, Ashley Latano. 12-year-old finals. The Minister of Smiles is trying to steal my pens. He busts a few moves and he wants to steal my pens. That's not right. The Minister of Smiles has a surprise for you all tomorrow. You got to come ready. $26.99. Latano is your leader. You in 7 and the Twisters in 6. Tied is Gundrum of Fox in 4th. Latano, Jupiter. Girls records 55-52. Ashley Latano, Jupiter Dragons out front. Latano 58-76 for the win. Second, 59-78, Haley Yu of the Twisters. And third is Hazel Gundrum of Fox in lane 4. 11-12 boys, 100 fly. 11-year-old record, Thomas Heilman, Piedmont Family Y of Virginia. And runner-up in the tuner fly at the NC2As last week. And lane number 1, Derek Lee. Lane 2, Owen Harris. Lane 3, Caden Chen. Lane 4, Ethan Kim. Lane 6, Jax Torba. Lane 7, Christian Snyder. Lane 8, Alexander Dostal. Lane 9, Yaroslav Ibramovov. Lane 10, Logan Lalindi. And your top qualifier from the home team, St. Petersburg Aquatics at Florida Swimming. In lane number 5, Luca Ferreira. Madam Referee. Luca, it's Zach Meester. My apologies to the Zach Meester family. Dave DeWade got the correction this morning, and I'm a new guy on the mic for 10-year-olds. Ethan Kim, Moons Aquatics of Potomac Valley in the lead at the 50. Luca Ferreira, 28-4 is second. Jax Torba third and 6. It's Zach Meister, I got it. Woo! Luca 58-79 for the win for St. Pete. Ethan Kim moves in second in lane 4. And Jax Torba of Queens is third in lane 6. 12-year-old finalist, the last of the butterfly in this round. Your record, Michael Andrew, 53-3-0. Michael Andrew is something else, and still is as an age group swimmer, but now a senior, obviously. American Olympic gold medalist. In lane 1, AJ Lund. In lane 2, Michael Wang. Lane 3, Emmanuel Gutierrez. Lane 4, Henry Knott. Lane 6, Jackson Gardner. Lane 7, Noah Wang. Lane 8, Philip Coyton. Lane 9, Missy Rasick. Lane 10, Colin Tully. And your top qualifier from Queens in lane number 5, Andrew Torba. Madam Referee. Fun fact, Andrew Torba, top seed, older brother of Jax, who just finished top 3 in the 11-year-olds. 56-8 for Torba, Gardner 57-4 this morning. (26-0), 26-6, Torba and Gardner. 27-3 on Henry Knott of North Baltimore. 5-6-4 at the 50. I am definitely in the club nowadays. I'm going to raise the roof. I can feel it. Andrew Torba, 56.05, improving on his morning by almost a second. Jackson Gardner, MWTA. They are also known as Monroe Woodbury Devilfish. And third, and lane 3, Henry Knott of North Baltimore Aquatic Club. We do shift gears. Oh, somebody's getting a message. Find my phone, alert, you're searching for it, I got it. This is the 1000 girls, 500 free. This is our fastest heat. We'll score them separately when we're done. The 9-year-old record, Miranda Kirtley of Gators, 5:44.57. The 10-year-old record, 5:21.98. Grace Nelson, Gators and Fenton. In lane number 1, Alicia Ben. In lane 2, Lily Ackley. Lane 3, Isla Lynch. Lane 4, Adeline Ferrier. Lane 6, Rain Belzer. Lane 7, Chelsea Munoz. Lane 8, Hava Karali. Lane 9, Eleni Helfrich. Lane 10, Reese Strasco. And your top qualifier from Pittsburgh Elite in lane 5, Mackenzie Evie. Madam Referee, 500 free. All right, right, whoever ran the Find My on your iPhone, you couldn't hear it, but I could because I got it. So if you just hit the Find My for your phone, we've had it here for a little while, we kept it safe. We've made a few overseas calls, but nothing big. Take it away, take a break. He'll be back, he promises. He needs to be back because I can't do it. Sophia Fink, unattached, is your leader. Olivia Beal is second from Heat, and Brooke DeRogatis, Sea Serpents, is third. 4, 5, 6 at the 100. Those are different names than I got. I got Ferrier, Evie, and Belzer. You need to roll at the Heat 2. Camera guys, roll at the Heat 2. Timer and camera, roll to Heat 2, please. I hear you on the Find My, but you gotta hear it. Let's hear it, the announcer. If you're at the meet, I got your phone. You're calling it, I got it. 211 on Ferrer, Evie at 213, Belzer at 215. You need to advance the board one heat, please. Timer, please advance the board to Heat 2. Timer, advance the board to Heat 2. Instead of calling your phone, just come get it. Instead of calling it, come get it. I got it. We are just about tied at the halfway point. Thank you, timing system. Adeline Ferrier, Clearwater, Mackenzie Evie, T-Pit Elite. Rain Belzer right there in lane 6. Rain competing against a 9-year-old. One phone recovered. We're still another one. Still another phone waiting to be reclaimed. 322 on Ferrier, 8322, Belzer 326. We still have one remaining iPhone. I think it's an iPhone. Actually, it might be an Android. Yeah, it's a Google phone. It's not an iPhone. You probably don't want it. If it's a Google phone, you probably lost it on purpose so your parents get you an iPhone. Did it go off? That is Mackenzie Eby of Team Pitt Elite. Adeline Farrier, Clearwater, 5 and 4. Rain Belzer, 6. Pittsburgh Elite, Mackenzie Eby, Team Pitt, 5:37.58. Adeline Farrier from Clearwater, 5:39.37. And third, Rain Belzer for Atlantic at 5:48.16. We move on to event number 22. Event 22, 10 boys, 500 free. This is your fastest heat. The 9-year-old record, 5:29.88. Ison Wolf of St. Pete just won a breaststroke. Your 10-year-old record, Sawyer Hansen, also St. Pete, 5:15.19. That was actually broken this morning by Gabriel Brown of Fisher Area Swimming Tigers. In lane number 1, Ryan Babington. Lane 2, Jackson Coslick. Lane 3, Arely Bayazit. Lane 4, Michael Malone. Lane 6, Francis Lee. Lane 7, Sebastian Gutierrez. Lane 8, Henson Terrell. Lane 9, Junsu Kwan. And your top qualifier from Fishers in the middle, lane 5, Gabriel Brown. Madam Referee. Two very important messages. Number 1, the teams in the tent area near the bayside. Please police your area and your kids. We're starting to get some destruction back there, too much trash. We put out garbage bags for y'all. And on a positive note, Gabriel Brown, he's got a shot at the national age group record. It is 5:06.32. So we're going to track Gabriel Brown throughout this race. You got to average 101, but if you take it out quick enough, you can go 102s the rest of the way. 102 flat, that is. But all the teams in the tent area, please police your areas, get the trash in the trash bags, and try to make sure we're not busting stuff. Brown is your leader at 58.9, 30.9, second 50. Francis Lee of Excel is second in lane 6. And third is Michael Malone of the Jersey Wahoos in 4. Gabriel Brown, 31.3. Gabriel at 2:01.8. So the record is 5:15.19. Sawyer Hansen. These are time finals. So Gabriel's entered in 5:09 flat. He hasn't done it at the ISCA meet yet. Francis Lee in second at 2:16. Michael Malone, Wahoo's in Flores third. It's 5:64. Gabriel's at 2:33. You got to be pretty good at the final of a national level meet. In 500 yards, you start to lap people. Gabriel Brown is the real deal at 3:05. Michael Malone, jerseys moved into second at 3:29.8. Francis Lee in sixth at 3:30. Gabriel Brown's gonna come around 400 this time. You know what, Dave? I don't care. I do care. I say I don't, but I do. But I do love it. Gabriel, 4:10. Icona Pop. Gabriel Brown getting the bell out. 4:41. Dropping from 32 to 31. He could be about 5'11" here. Michael Malone, second and 4. Francis Lee, third and 6. Gabriel Brown has lapped the heat, and he's going to win the 500 free at 5:12.76, breaking Sawyer Henson's ISCA meet record for Gabriel Brown. That is the record signal right there from Dave the Wait. It's like scoring a hockey goal, you get the horn. $5:51.68, Michael Malone, the Jersey Wahoo second, and Francis Lee is going third. We're going to get the backup on Francis. Through 3 rounds, let's have a nice round of applause for the 11 and over Butterflyers and the 10 and under 500s. 10 and unders need to they can get out of here now. 10 and unders got it easy. They got a noon prelim, and then they get to leave finals early. An hour off between prelims and finals, that's not so great. But it worked, they kept going fast. Event 23, 13-14 girls 200 free. 13-year-old record, Megan Lynch, Greenwich Y Dolphins, 150.02. 14-year-old Erica Pelez, Eagle Aquatics, 146.63. These are your 13-year-old finals. In lane number 1, Alex Kalati Russell. Lane 2, Maddie Devine. Lane 3, Kendall Cranmer. Lane 4, Mackie Fong. Lane 6, Anna Molitieri. Lane 7, Lily Oldham. Lane 8, Summer Courtois. Lane 9, Hannah Shaw. Lane 10, Piper Russell. And your top qualifier from Scarlet, New Jersey, that's Kim Castagna. Madam Referee. Castagna and Molitieri, 159. And then a whole bunch of people at 200. This is going to be a close heat. They're going to have to do some strategizing. We always do the awards on the following night. Always do the awards on the following night, leading into finals. So all of tonight's awards are at 4:30 tomorrow. 4:30 tomorrow for tonight's awards. That gives our crew the chance to label all the medals, get them lined up for the coaches, passed out quickly coming in the finals. There we go at 4:30. Ken Castagna out in lane 1. 56.5, Alex Kalazzi-Russell of South Jersey. I wonder if they see her. Kim Castagna. Castagna is now your leader at 127.1, Kalazzi-Russell in 1. With 5-1 and then lane 6. Anna Molitieri, Racer X, she's a closer. It's still 5, 6, and 1, maybe 2 now. It is lane 5, Kim Castagna, Scarlett, 156.85. Anna Molitieri, lane 6, New Jersey Race Club, 157.63. And Alex Kalazzi-Russell, South Jersey, lane 1 for 3rd. 14-year-old finals. Lane 1, Lila DeMaio. Lane 2, Leah Akers. Lane 3, Allie Canada. Lane 4, Molly Rogers. Lane 6, Grace Richter. Lane 7, Ainsley Bell. Lane 8, Juliana Justice. Lane 9, Charlotte Hasenauer. Lane 10, Aubrey Rossi. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from the Potomac Marlins of Potomac Valley, Emerson Mancari, Madam Referee. .155.5, 155.7, Mancari and Richter, 5 and 6, your top 2 seeds out of the prelims. We're on our way to the moon, people. The launch was off. We're on our way to the moon. So many people out fast. Ainsley Bell, 26.4. Lila DeMaio, 26.5. That's lane 7 and lane 1. .55.4, Mancari in 5, Richter in 6. Ainsley Bell, your leader, 55.1 and 7. Ainsley Bell, 124.1. Lila DeMaio pulls back in second, lane 1. Mancari at 125 flat, Marlins at 5. Ainsley Bell, All-Star, closing strong now in 4. Maybe that's 3. It is Ainsley Bell, 152.66. second to Allie Canada of the Bowl School, 153.67. And third, Grace Richter of Firestone, Akron, Ohio, 154.33. 7.36. And the 14-year-old girls, 2 and 3. Nice shot. There's still relay cards that need a picking up. See the principal. Capital C Devils, your relay card is with the principal. 13-year-old record, Brant House. Cincinnati Marlins, 144.86. 14-year-old record, Daniel Kruger. McFarland Spartans, 139.82. 13-year-old finals, lane 1, Dennis Kotick. Lane 2, Aiden Finn. Lane 3, Grant Hartman. Lane 4, Ian Brenneborg. Lane 6, Quinn Gillibrand. Lane 7, Aiden Wilkinson. Lane 8, Madak Helensky. Lane 9, Martin Ivanov. Lane 10, Sebastiano Diaca Giannis. And in lane 5 from Racer X, Charlie Lang. Madam Referee. One, two, 3 guys at 152. 3 more guys at 153. This is going to be close. We got some mamas dancing over here. Watch the DeMore tent. She likes the song. Charlie 52, Quinn 52, Ian 52, Racer X, Fox Valley, and Racer X. You know, not many of you know that Coach Jim Skirble is in fact Rex Racer, Speed Racer's older brother. That's why he named the club Racer X. Once he came out of retirement, Coach Jim Skirble could let everybody know that he is Racer X, otherwise known as Rex Racer. Winning the heat, 149.45 from Racer X, Charlie Lang. In Brenneborg, told you Racer X makes it 1-2. And third, in lane 7, was Aiden Wilkinson of South Jersey. 14-year-old boys, finals, 2 and 3. Lane number 1, Camden Brush. Lane 2, Sasha Zhitkov. Lane 3, William Stone. Lane 4, Nicholas Kaknavicius. Lane 6, Dempsey Geyer. Lane 7, Henry DeHaven. Lane 8, Luke Franzmatis. Lane 9, Bobby Kell. Lane 10, Devin Perez. And your top seed for the Quest Swimming Virginia in lane number 5, Chase Smithson. Madam Referee. We got the coach's Coach Smith and his son Chase is top seed. 1:47 was his time this morning. We'll rock this town, we gon' go all night. Feels up like it's dynamite. 52-1. Sasha and Williams lanes 2 and 3. Dempsey Geyer, North Baltimore in 6. This is tight. Who's got the gas left in the turns for the final 50? Capital Sea Devils, your relay awaits you in the principal's office. Capital Sea Devils, see Principal Eva in the principal's office. You're in trouble. Let's go. Coming on, Chase Smithson on the back half from West. Charging 103, William Snow All-Star. Chase 146.55 from Quest. William in lane 3 for second at 147.48. And third is Dempsey Geyer, North Baltimore in lane 6 at 147.74. That was fun. All right, we're going back to Chicago Bulls, number 23, Michael Jordan. No, 203. 11-year-old record, Jeremiah Tannigan, Colorado Springs, 155.08. Megan Lynch, Greenwich Wide Dolphins, both the 12-year-old record at 152.33. In lane number 1, Courtney Moretz. Lane 2, Madeline Hassinger. Lane 3, Yusu Sheen. Lane 4, Abby Stratsko. Lane 6, Solomita Fasenko. Lane 7, Connie Lee. Lane 8, Brixley Engler. Lane 9, Layla Schmidt. Lane 10, Anna Zish. And your top qualifier, lane number 5 from the Badger Swim Club of Metro, Madison Lord. Madam Referee. Coach's quick announcement. If you get called to the principal's office, bring Principal Eva some chocolate. It'll make it go a lot better. I'm just saying. I like chocolate too. Madison Lord, 28-4, Abby Strasko, 4, and Madeline Hassinger in 2, 5-4-2 in the footy. Lord at 57-5, Pasenka now in second at 59-7 and 6. Strasko at the Sea Serpents in 4 at 59-9. Madison Lord is in command here from Badger. She is at 128.1. Pasenko at 131. Strasko at 132. Watch out for Courtney Moretz and the fish out of lane 1. She's closing. Madison Ford Badger's going to take the dub. 157.44. Pasenko's going to be second. The races for third. Pasenko 203.28. Strasko finishing strong for the Sea Serpents in four at 204.63 for third. The Sea Serpent faithful are happy about that. 12-year-old finalists, your record, Megan Lynch, 152.33, Greenwich Y, Dolphins. In lane number one, Zamira Abdurrahmanov. Lane two, Addie Namey. Lane three, Katie Lang. Lane four, Vivi Passos Andrich. Lane six, Ashley Latano. Lane seven, Addie Otten. Lane eight, Andrea Chucarallo. Lane 9, Kate DeMiro. Lane 10, Lily Emery. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 from North Baltimore in the mid, Anna Harberts. Madam Referee. So many qualified, 200 in the middle, Harberts and Latano, and 202 for Passos Andrich. Nothing so simple. Happy. Ashley Latano, 55.8 in lane 6. Anna Harberts, 57.1. 57.7, Addie Namey, Racer X. Ashley Latano, she's got a pretty commanding lead going into 150. 125.7, sub 30. We're looking at 155 for Latano. The record's 152. Here comes Anna Harberts, North Baltimore, and Vivi Passos Andrich in 4. Ashley Latano, Jupiter Dragons, 156.35 for the women 6. Anna Harberts under 2 at 159.28 for second, North Baltimore in 4. And third, 200.43, Vivi Passos Andrich of Hydra in lane 4. Our final individual events of night number 2, the boys 11-12, 2-3. Thomas Holloman, Piedmont Family Y, holds the 11-year-old record, 153.05. 12-year-old record, 146.94. Vincent T. Marciano of Morris County Swimming. 11-year-olds in lane number 1, Nathan Cloud. 2, Henry Schaefer. 3, Taylor DeLuca. 4, Max Pestrikov. 6 is Elias Kite. 7, Theo Cahill. 8, Andrew Pelez. 9, Jared Fletcher. 10, Owen Harris. And your top seed in lane 5 in the middle from St. Petersburg Aquatics, Luca Ferreira. Madam Referee. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be aware, in the finals, things are getting a little crowded, so let's just use positive recording. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Be a good neighbor, let people walk through calmly. Everybody stay safe, everybody stay calm, we'll all get along. We still got 3 more minutes. Turn it down to what? Be safe, be friendly, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Yes. Relays are up next. 7 heats of the 11-12 mixed 200 medley. 7 heats of the mixed 13-14 200 medley. I don't think we had enough heats in relay. We should have gone for like 12 or 14 heats. Luca, hometown, B78, Elias, Gator in 6, Max in 4. Here comes Luca, final turn at the 150. 128.2 for Luca, he's going to get another 2 yet. Elias is close at 130.8. Max in third in lane 4, 131.8. Here comes Luca Ferreira, St. Peter Aquatics. 158.78 for Luca for the win. Second, 286, Elias Kite of Gator. And third is Max Peshchakov of Badger in lane 4. Top 3 to defeat. Final, individual final. Your record, Vincent T. Marciano, Morris County Swimming, 146.94. Lane 1, Oliver Garcia Alonso. 2, Theo Davison. 3, James Katz. 4, Henry Knott. 6, Andrew Torba. 7, Charlie Ryder. 8, Gavin Eubanks. 9, Missy Rassick. 10 is Karan Aflaki. And your top seed from Monroe Woodbury Devilfish in lane number 5, Jackson Gardner. Madam Referee. Yes, as it gets crowded, be nice to your neighbor. Let people through as they need to go. Squishy squishies, get cozy. And then when you're in the tent or in the back, please clean up after yourself. Keep yourself safe. Safety first. It's no fun if anybody gets hurt. Hey! Superman got home! Crank that up. Gardner, 26 flat. Torba, 25.7. Andrew Torba, please try to put it on Jackson Gardner. They know each other from the metro. It is still Torba. 900s over Gardner at 54. Theo Davison, Mountain State Storm, West Virginia. He's at 56.2. Gardner taking over at 123, Torba 124. Theo still in third in lane 2, and they're coming. Henry Knott is coming. Theo Davison, can you hold up Henry Knott? Jackson Gardner, Monroe wolf-bearing devilfish. Sounds like a scary creature. Running at 152.44. Torba second at 155.08. And Theo Davison, non-stage scoring. Row 2 hangs on for third. We're going to the relays, the 200 mixed medley relay. Gotta have 2 girls, 2 boys. You can go them in any order. The record 153.15 set by North Baltimore in 2023. We have 7 heats. This is heat 1. This is the mixed 11-12 200 medley relay. Backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and any other stroke not previously competed in that order. Most people choose the front crawl. Heat 1. Lane 3 is Scarlet, 4 Hydro Elite, 5 York, 6 Gateway, 7 Wilmington, and 8 is Kansas City Swim Academy. But she's freaking delicious. We're going Gateway in 6, Heat in 4, and Wilmington in 7, 6-4-7 at the 50. So delicious, very delicious. It is York, Hydro Elite, and Gateway 5-4-6. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to pick up after yourself on the way out. Just pick it up, put it in the trash can, or near the trash can if it's full. The great staff here at the complex will take it the rest of the way. We're at Gateway in the lead now, 6-5-4. Gateway, York, and Hydro Elite. Coming home strong in lane 7, watch out for 7. Hydro Elite takes heat 1, 207.88. Second, 209.92 for, oh no, Wilmington second, 209.87. I told you to watch out for him. And third, 209.92 for York. Heat 2. Hydra, East Coast, York, Revolution, Oregon Community, Midco, Scarlet, Minnetonka, South Jersey, and the Fish. Ain't no holla back, girl. Miss Gwen Stefani. Minnetonka in 8, Revolution in 4. And Scarlet in 7, 8-4-7. It's still Minnetonka in 8, Revolution in 4, now York in 3. 8-4-3 through the breaststroke. Minnetonka 8, Mecca in 6, Revolution in 4, 8-6-4 through the butterfly. Minnetonka begging the lead the whole way. Minnetonka taking the, 2:07:01, York with the finish. York in lane 3 takes the heat. Minnetonka 7, just 15 minutes behind in lane 8, 2:07:15. And third, South Jersey Ponca, 2:07:09, they're actually second. The leader, 2:07:01, York. Club is the leader at 2:07:01. Queens 29-8, followed by Hydra and the Fish 2-5-6. It is 5-2-6, Hydra, Queens, and the Fish. The Tom Marlins in 10 take the lead. 10-5 Hydra. And third is Pitt Elite. 10-5-1. The win The finish, 2:04.72 in lane 6. Second, Swim Academy, 2:05.07 in lane 9. And third is Hydra, 2:05.18. The Fish take the lead going into heat 4. Heat 4. Killer Whales, Race Club, Blazers, Staten Island, Sea Devils, Annapolis, South Jersey, Delaware, Florida Atlantic, and York. 2:04.72 of the Fish is the time to beat. Looks like 2, 3, and 10. 2, 3, 10. Race Club, Blazers, and York. After 100. Oh, 2, 3, 8. 100 between lanes 2 and 3. 238, that is Race Club, Blazers, and 8 is Delaware. Three, 2, 5, Blazers, Race Club, and Sea Devils. Time to beat, 2:04.72. New Jersey Race Club bringing it to the house. 1:58.29, 5-second improvement on their seed. Second to the Blazers at 2:01.76. And third in lane 7, South Jersey at 2:02.36. Go to heat 5 with the Race Club in the lead at 1:58.29. Heat 5 of 7, let's be reminded the record is North Baltimore, 1:53.15. Sea Serpents, Trident, Weston, Gateway, Lakeshore, Revolution, Badger, Mountain State, Hydra, and All-Star. Leaders are now the New Jersey Race Club. Eight, 862, Mountain State Storm, Revolution, Trident in the backstroke. Happy birthday, Abby Stresko! Got another April Fool, but a nice one. All right, Sea Serpents, Trident, and Revolution, 126 through the breaststroke. We go to the final exchange. Who's it going to be? Race Club 15829 from New Jersey. 2, 3, 10. Trident, Weston, and All-Star. They're at 133. Unless they got a big finish, the Race Club's going to hang on the lead on in Heat 5. It is Weston winning lane 3, 20043. Second to the Sea Serpents, 20172 lane 1. Third to Badger in lane 7 at 201. As we go to Heat 6, the Race Club still in the lead. Heat 6. The Fish, Jersey Wahoos, Greenwich Marlins, All-Star, Wilmington, Killer Whales, South Jersey, Bulls, Scarlet, and Pittsburgh Elite. This is 6 of 7, trying to chase the New Jersey Race Club at 158.29. Snoop Dogg, listen on the name. Jersey finished 2-1 and 2-1-3 Greenwich. It's still the top of the pool. Wahoos in 2, Pittsburgh in 10. Fish in 1, 2, 10 and 1. Round 103. They got a shot at the New Jersey Race Club. Final exchange, Heat 6. 2 and 5 and 10. Wilmington moves up to second after the butterfly. 158.29 New Jersey. Winning Heat 6. 157.74. Wilmington takes the lead. Second. It is Pittsburgh Elite at 158.53, and third, I don't know. Heat 7, lane number 1, Quest. Lane number 2, Hydra. Lane number 3, Mega. Lane 4, Queens. Lane 6, Kansas City Blazers. Lane 7, the Twisters. Lane 8, Thompson. Lane 9, Badger. Lane 10, North Baltimore. And your top seed in lane number 5, North Baltimore. They hold the record, 153.15 from 2023. Our final heat, Wilmington your leader at 157.74. The record's 153.15. The lead is 157.74. in 1, Mako in 3, Hydra in 2. 28-5 on Quest. Can you guys please clear out in front of the announcer? People under the door tent, please clear out. Mako 58 in 3, Blazers 59, Hydra 102. It's Mako and Blazers 3 and 6. Watch out, Makos! Here comes North Baltimore in the middle. Basically, 4 teams going together. Mako, Queenswood, Baltimore Blazers. We need just a 25 plus. The record's 153-15. North Baltimore, Kansas City Blazers. Watch out, lane 3 Mako. 5 and 3. 152-40. North Baltimore breaks their own record in lane number 5. Blazers in 6 under the record day. They get a horn. And third to Mako, 153-60. 2 teams under the record. North Baltimore gets to carry it through to next year. Nice job. We go to 13-14, next two in the medley. North Baltimore holds this record, 142-18. We have 7 heats. He won. Woo. That was good. 2 teams under the record. Start lane 3, Bayside, Recplex Sharks, coached by Big Hunt, Delaware, South Jersey, Prince William, and Jupiter Dragons. I'm so old, my old swimmers are now coaching them this week. I thought y'all were gonna sing. Happy birthday, Coach Nate. They offered to sing and then we got a little stage fright. Happy birthday, Coach Nate. Trout Swimming Metro. Delaware is the leader at the 50, Jupiter second. It is now Jupiter then Delaware. Jupiter in 8, Delaware in 5, currently in 3rd is South Jersey in 6. Everybody knows the routine now. 6:15 arrival, 6:30 warm-up for 13-14's. Gates open to parents at 7 o'clock. Please be aware of your timer assignments that you've committed to. That's muy importante. Jupiter and Delaware and South Jersey, it's still 8-5-6. Jupiter bringing heat 1 to the house, 147.88. That's going to do some damage. Delaware, 150.79. And third, 159.17, South Jersey. Jupiter putting up a big time in heat 1. You gotta be quiet behind the blocks, please. Quiet behind the blocks. Heat 2, Jupiter's time puts them in the final heat. See how that holds up? We have to have quiet behind the blocks for the start, please. This is Heat 2, Annapolis, Prince William, Kansas City Swim Academy, Staten Island, Sea Serpents, Towson, Soundview, Cool, Farmingdale, and the Sea Dogs, Cheshire Rock. We got another April Fool. Happy birthday, Andrew Stein. I said fool with nothing but love and affection. This happens to be the day that it is. Cheshire in the lead at the 50, lane 10. Staten Island now your leader in 4, Sea Serpents in 5. Soundview in 30, lane 7. Staten Island in 4, well ahead. Sea Serpents in 2nd and 5. Sea Dogs still in 3rd in lane 10. Our lead time is Jupiter 147.88. Winning Heat 2, Staten Island 152.8. Sea Serpents in 5, 155.08. Sea Dogs in lane 10 for 3rd at 158.03. Staten Island, Sea Serpents, Sea Dogs. We got serpents and dogs and all sorts of stuff. Heat 3. We had a little Snoop Dogg too. Gotta have quiet when you start, please. Queens, Prince William, Minnetonka, Bayside, Wilmington, Quest, Scarlet, Occoquan, York, and Lake Shore. Hey! Hey! Queens in 1, Quest in 6. Wilmington in 5, Quest in 6. And Queens in 1, 5, 6, 1. Winning the heat, 153.72, Prince William in lane 2. Second in lane 1, Queens. And third And lane 6 was Lumberton. I got a shout out, happy birthday from Gateway. Grandpa Keith Quigley turning 67 years young today. Congratulations, Grandpa. Grandpa Quigley. Sounds like a nice dude. Heat 4. If your grandson comes by again for another shout out, I think he's making it up at this point. That's all right, we're still having fun. Weston, Thompson, Gateway, Sea Devils, Wahoos of Jersey, Marlins, Greenwich, Sea Serpents, so many sea creatures, York, Star, and Hydra. This is 4 of 7, we wind it down. We're gonna be done by 8. Now we'll warm up, you gotta stick around and warm down. It is Marlins in 6, Hydra in 10, Wahoos in 5, 6-10-5. Weston in 1, Marlins in 6, and Wahoos in 5, 1-6-5 at the breaststroke. Final exchange. It is the Wahoos now. Wahoos, Sea Devils, Weston 5, 4, 1. Jupiter still the top time from Heat 1, 147.88. Wahoos getting home. Wahoos 150.44 to win Heat 4. Second. Lane 6, Greenwich Marlins, 152.05. And third was lane 2, Towson. Jupiter hanging on, going into Heat 5. Heat 5. As we wind on down tonight, please be reminded, police your area, get it to a garbage receptacle or near one. If it's full, this is Heat 5, Mako, Mountain State, Sea Serpents, Wilton Wahoos, Fish, Queens, Bulldog, Scarlet, South Jersey, and Bulls. The Dragons are still your leaders at 147.88. Scarlet in 8. Balls in 10, that's 8-10-7, Bulldog. Bulldog takes the lead in the breaststroke, Mako second, 7-1. And third is South Jersey 9, 7-1-9. That is a Colorado Springs area code, 7-1-9. I used to live there. Final exchange. It is Bulldog again, 7, Queens in 6. South Jersey 9, 7-9-6. Time to beat, 147.88. We got some folks in the huddle, 123 new butterfly. .150.17 South Jersey. Bulldog in 7, South Jersey at 9, third to the Fish in lane 5 at 151. Jupiter moving on, trying to take on heat 6 at 147.88. Quest, can you not stand there, please? Quest. That way, either way, thank you. Heat 6. Just 2 heats remaining of this first night of finals. Race Club, Mingo, Annapolis, Gateway, North Baltimore, Lakeshore, Occoquan, York, Potomac Marlins, and All-Star. Jupiter still the leader, 147.88. So how we go. Race Club in 1, Mingo in 2, York in 8, 128. New Jersey, York, Occoquan through the breaststroke. Kids, move out of the tent. Please move over. Don't stop in front of the announcer. Please move over. One, 5, 8. New Jersey Race Club. North Baltimore, York. .147.88 was Jupiter. Not anymore. New Jersey Race Club, 144.13 into the final heat. Second, 149.11. Jupiter still in second. That was Occoquan. And third was Lakeshore at 149. This is our 7th and final heat, and our last heat of night number 2 in lane number 1, Scarlet. Lane 2, All-Star. Lane 3, Quest. Lane 4, Occoquan. Lane 6, North Baltimore. Lane 7, All-Star. Lane 8, South Jersey. Lane 9, Tolleson. Lane 10, Pittsburgh Elite, and please be reminded your record is 142.18. Your top seed, Lane 5, the Bowl School, Madam Referee. Last one. Scarlet All-Star, Chris Occoquan, Baltimore, Baltimore All-Star, South Jersey, Pittsburgh. Final heat. You gotta beat the Race Club, 144.13, the record 142.18. Four, 5, 6, Occoquan, Bowls, North Baltimore, 25 on the leadoffs on lanes 4, 5. The Bowl School way out in front of the breaststroke. Bowls at 52, a 27 breaststroke. Occoquan in 4, All-Star in 7. Balls put the boys in the breaststroke of the butterfly. Who's angry with guys? Balls at 117. Do they have a 24-4 freestyle on the go? The record's 142.18. It's Balls in 1, Occoquan 4, All-Star in 7. 142.18. This is the ball score. Balls just off the record, 142.71. All-Star in second, 145.30. And third in the heat, 146.00. Occoquan. That puts the New Jersey Race Club